What's up, guys? Welcome back. I'm Tim Gettys. This is Nick Scarpino.
As
and
always.
over here, the illustrious Ryan.
Yeah, what's up, boys?
How you doing, man?
What up,
Good,
man?
man.
Good to see you.
We having good E3?
Oh, yeah.
It's-
Yeah.
No
First off,
complaints, no
let's
complaints.
start off right.
All
What's
right.
your favorite thing at E3 so far?
Battlefront, hands down, by
Woo.
far. I've been waiting for it, so it was nice to see gameplay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I enjoyed Battlefront the most.
Yeah, it's looking
and,
good.
you know, excited to play as a Jedi and shit.
I'm surprised that not more people are talking about it. I think it's because it's such a foregone conclusion that it's going to be a blast.
Yeah.
That I feel like everyone saw it and was like, great, that's on point.
exactly how I
let's move,
expected
it.
let's
Yeah,
move
it's like,
past
all right,
it
we're
and
good.
go.
It's a good point. It's a
Yeah.
good point. You might be right.
You know what I mean?
I was like, awesome, next game.
Yeah.
Fallout 4.
Like, that's
Yeah, I
done.
feel like Fallout, Uncharted, and Battlefront all have that same feeling of just like, all right, they're going to be good.
And
Yes.
although it's like another Call of Duty another year, I've got to admit, I'm still
Yeah, of
excited
course,
for Black
of
Ops
course.
3. I'm
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
biased with my Call of Duty
Yeah,
fandom,
you
but
got it. That's
yeah.
You got to put that right in the
Yeah,
vein.
yeah, exactly.
Why not?
Dude, do you try the HoloLens?
No, I haven't tried it, but that was amazing
Oh
by
my
Xbox.
God!
Yeah.
You got to get over there and get on it.
Is it sweet?
Oh, it is. There's like this
I mean, it
Halo.
looks sweet.
There's this Halo demo that is just unbelievable. It's like you go in and then they put the visor on you, and it's like you see the HUD come up, and then they give you a mission briefing before you do like actually play
No.
real Halo, and it's like you're looking at a table and like the map comes up and it gives you like coordinates and shit. It's like
This is like better than Disney now.
oh
it's
yeah,
amazing.
They're stepping it up, man. It's nuts. But so you're here for a very specific reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
YouTube just made some huge announcements.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Other than watching Battlefront gameplay and playing, I'm here for YouTube. So yeah, like as YouTube has grown, we've seen a lot of different communities like beauty, fashion, kids, music, gaming, and so forth. And as you get bigger, you kind of want to have to, you almost need to build out specialized experiences because there's no longer anything that you can build for one that builds for everyone,
Yeah.
right? So that was kind of the spirit of YouTube gaming. We looked at the landscape both on YouTube and how things are happening on the internet today. There's no one-stop destination for all VOD and live content that's being created, and we needed a specialized experience. So that was YouTube gaming. So in addition to the app, so it's a mobile app, tablet app, and desktop experience. It's a website as well. So you can go to gaming.youtube.com and check it out. But in addition to that, we launched a live product too. So we felt, mission statement at YouTube is to empower people to broadcast and share. We didn't have a good live platform. So we kind of owed it to our fans and creators to have a really robust and kind of state-of-the-art platform.
Yeah.
So we're rolling that out too.
That's awesome. So obviously there's going to be a lot of Twitch, right?
Sure.
People,
Yeah,
give me
yeah.
comparisons to Twitch.
Yeah.
How is this similar, and how is this different, and what more does it have?
Yeah, I think the natural comparison, since it's like a Google, Amazon thing, is to immediately gravitate towards
Yep.
that. We needed a live platform because we're a video platform. It just doesn't make sense to have not have a live platform for gaming, news, and so forth. I think live is always going to be a smaller amount of watch time, and then we want to get into esports one day. And if you want to get into esports, you have to have a live platform. Like they're inherently combined that it's live competition. So it was less about that. I mean, we still support Twitch. Like if you're a Twitch streamer and you have a YouTube channel, which like all of them do anyway, when you're live on Twitch, there's an annotation that comes up on YouTube. It's like, hey, this channel's live on Twitch. Go check it out.
Yeah.
So I think it's probably a little bit more sensationalized.
Yeah, for sure.
You got to support the gaming ecosystem. To be honest, the creators on YouTube will succeed like when they're on like Twitter and Facebook and Twitch and so forth. They get bigger on YouTube. So you kind of want to support all of that.
Yeah.
That's why we link out socially to Twitter and to Twitch and all these platforms.
Right.
Yeah.
How important is live, though, for you guys right now? Because you hear news stories. I hear stories all the time for, like, mainstream media, television. The revenues there are starting to go down. The only thing that they can really sell hard is live. And for that matter, sports. You always hear about, like, the Super Bowl sells really, really well, but normal network television is just not catching on anymore. Obviously, it's different for you guys, but, like, live has to be a big kind of push for you guys going forward, right?
So I think, when you look at people are interested in buying tentpole events and so forth and getting behind, like a big E3 day or something like that, right? But live, if you look at like live watch time, even if you look at like Twitch's live watch time, it's small because it's live is like in the moment, right? Like VOD is always going to be the king.
Sure.
There's a lot of long tail there. You can watch it at your own leisure and so forth, but you have to have a live component because it is that dangling carrot for big events.
Right.
And again, you can't have a great E3, you can't have a great esports tournament, you can't have a great podcast show if you don't have live platform. So it's less about the monetization because I don't see that as an issue. Like advertising is great on YouTube.
Right.
It's more about like being able to empower a creator to have the ability to create different content instead of just like doing VOD content and so forth. They can now do like another piece of it.
It's kind of adding that last little bit to the tool set.
Yeah,
right?
exactly, and you need it. You know, like people, we look at our top 300 gaming creators, like 85% of them aren't streaming anywhere, and it's like a lot of them don't want to have to go to another platform, build that audience, drive that audience, still manage this platform. So I think a lot of them, it's more about like, I look at who's on YouTube today and who will benefit from that. Yeah, and I think a ton of creators will be like, yeah, I'm going to check live out, and maybe they'll only stream like an hour or two at a time and make like nicely well-produced live videos, like a podcast or something like that then just goes up on VOD and so forth.
Yeah, that's all. So, okay, so YouTube Live. There's also the gaming thing.
Yeah.
So what's that exactly called?
YouTube Gaming.
YouTube Gaming.
We kept it
That's
simple, man. We kept it simple, yeah.
This is a big deal. This is the first time YouTube's had another website in addition to YouTube. I feel like there's a lot of confusion right now where people don't understand if they're two separate things or if it's the same thing. A lot of people have been asking if we're going to have a channel on YouTube Gaming, and I'm telling them, oh, it's the same thing. So how does that work?
Yeah, I think I could have probably better articulated that in hindsight. But yeah, so YouTube Gaming basically takes all the gaming content that's on YouTube today and just allows you to see it through a different lens.
It's a hub.
It's a hub, yeah, it's a lens. And so you'll still have like the way you upload videos, your channel, all of that's on youtube.com today, won't change at all. And you can still get gaming content on YouTube Core. But now you can go into the gaming app and you can see like game pages and so forth. So you can go into, you know, Destiny, and then you can go in and see the kind of funny videos if you guys are doing Destiny content and Counter-Strike, and then there's live and all the different content that's happening. On top of that, you still have channel pages. So you can kind of go to like the GameSpot or Kind of Funny channel through the app, and then it's a different way of looking at it. So all of your content's there as well. So think of it as like a lens to watch gaming content. For example, you want to watch a Counter-Strike video in the last 24 hours. You'd have to search Counter-Strike, filter the search by 24 hours, and then kind of like cherry pick it based off of keyword searching. It's too hard for discoverability, so this changes that. It'll be good for small creators around discoverability as well.
That's exciting.
Game page as well. Yeah.
Cool. So okay, now going back to live for a second. You know, Twitch has like a lot of features that are missing from what YouTube Live is right now. Things like emotes, things like mods, like a really robust chat. Are we going to see some of that here?
Totally, yeah. So we have 1080p, 60 frames per second. We have HTML5 streaming, which is it's just time for everybody should be on that. That's a big thing that we had to do. DVR, so we're the only one that has DVR, so you can go into a broadcast. If somebody was like just got off work, they haven't seen anything you guys have done since the start of this live show, they can rewind back in real time.
No way.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so like if someone was like, oh, I missed the first 2 minutes of this interview with Wiz, they can just go back to it right now on the
cool.
YouTube.
Now, does it make...
And then chat and emotes and moderation, we're doing all that stuff and more. That's like bare bones, man. We gotta innovate past that.
Good.
Is there a way I can ask for a feature request of when they do that, it does the bloop, bloop, bloop from the TiVo? Do you remember TiVo?
TiVo, wow, Nick.
We should never talk about TiVo ever again.
I'm sorry, never mind.
That request, we will put it like as a P6 priority for you. Yeah.
So recently YouTube moved to a new player, or at least it's in beta and stuff. Like, how does that factor into this at all?
What's that?
The new YouTube player?
The new YouTube player? No.
No, okay, cool. Well, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of it. You can scrub through, and it's way nicer than it used to be.
Yeah. So it's the VOD player is different, but think of it the same concept for live. Live streaming.
That's awesome, man. That's really cool. So something that this is a way more personal thing about Kind of Funny that I'm really interested in. Is there going to be private live streams?
Yeah, you can do private live streams today. Yeah, so you can do private, unlisted, and then expose it normal. Yeah, and then we're looking at different things around subscription and so forth.
Really cool.
Yeah, this is I think this is just like the tip of the iceberg of like what we want to do. I felt like us getting YouTube Gaming out and a live product, two separate things, but getting those out was like just getting us where we needed to be previously. The next 6 to 12 months is going to be even more fun because now we can innovate. Like we're caught up, right? Like now the race can begin of like getting cool products out for people.
That's really cool. So are you working with any gaming creators to kind of like make sure everything's right about this and like to promote their content and stuff like that?
Yeah, absolutely. We're focused on a wide group of creators to get them live streaming and offering it out there to them. Because again, our opportunity lies within our own platform and the creators that are on it and getting them live streaming. And it's really about educating them, because if you educate them and they understand the opportunity around discoverability and monetization and so forth, then they can make well-informed, calculated decisions on how and when they should live. But we don't want to like get them into like exclusive contracts and do stuff like that. It's like empower them to have a product. If you want to use it, great. If not, that's good too. Let us know why you're not, so we can make it better.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
My question is, how do we make these two faces the faces
of YouTube gaming.
That's fine. Just come over to the booth. We'll take a picture and we'll just use that for all of our
I like that. Thumbnails for everything.
All of our marketing
Everything.
assets. Yeah, thumbnails, everything.
It's going to be really good.
It's done.
Because this beard was made for thumbnails.
Yeah, look.
When you shrink it down, my
this
whole
baby
face
was
dark.
not, man.
Oh,
Why
no.
don't you share some of that? You
You
greedy ass. Send
you
some
know
out of my way.
The problem with
Damn,
the
I
beard
look
is
12
that
still.
it comes with hair everywhere.
Yeah,
You
that's
can't
true.
just have it
Okay.
here. You
All
got
right.
you got to take the good with the bad.
Fair enough.
I'm talking about back hair.
Fair enough. Oh,
man.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. You got to get that wet waxed off every couple weeks.
Well, you know, I'm too cheap for that, so I just have
You're
my
like a
wife
modern-day
spray me
Chewbacca,
down.
man.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's kind of, you know, keeps me warm during the winter
Yeah,
hours.
good. There you go.
Yeah, man. So what? I mean, overall, this is not your first E3. You've been to multiple.
Oh
E3s.
no, it's not my first.
Yeah.
No, it's my favorite E3 now. Though.
It has to be one of my favorite E3s as well.
Yeah.
Not to segue away from gaming. We'll
Yeah.
come back to that for
Yeah.
a second. But it's weird to watch this show sort of evolve because back in the day, how long have you? What was the first E3?
This is
you
my
went to?
fifth.
Fifth. Okay. So you might have caught the craziness of it. No, you may have came. Did you come in when it was like the hangar show?
2010.
Yeah, I remember when it was freaking nuts. This I think is the right like vibe for
It's
this
good.
show. It's
They
nice to be able to
hit
go.
their stride.
Do you have a lot of appointments for the rest of the day, or are you gonna go out and play some
No,
games?
it's been really shitty in that regard because like all I've done is just been meeting with people and doing like press interviews and have not got to play games.
Yeah.
Because the nice thing was always having the exhibitor badge coming in at 9, queuing up.
Just get it
and
in
then,
there.
And then at
Bam.
Machinima days I had media, so you'd just be like, excuse me. And
Right,
you're like,
right.
get to play games. Like now I haven't got to play anything yet. I
Yeah.
haven't even got to play Battlefront, the only game I want to play.
Oh man, you got to get over there.
No, I am. Like
Yeah.
I'm literally.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're having that issue too. We're having fun here talking to
I
everybody
know.
on the internet, but it's like there's video games everywhere.
Oh, and you guys were always playing video games, doing like first-hand looks for years.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like day and night. Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's definitely it's a
Yeah.
little different, but you know it's
But it's been fun though, and
Yeah,
obviously
I guess so.
for me, it's been such a unique experience to like launch and then have YouTube here for the first time, and then work with Jeff and Rooster Teeth and all of that. It's been really cool, man.
those
It's
guys
definitely
are-
one of the more memorable ones.
Those guys are crazy, by the way.
They are
Yeah.
crazy.
So
Yeah,
how's
yeah,
it been working with Rooster Teeth?
They're crazy, man. Yeah. It's good. It's good.
Yeah,
I've known
that's
Bernie
awesome.
for a really long time
Yep.
now, so it was fun to. It's always fun to team up with him on stuff. And
So wait, and then remind me how. So you guys provided the stage, and they're doing all the programming. for
Yeah.
it?
So they're on there. They're programming out of on Rooster Teeth's channel and
Right.
so forth. But we're going to YouTube.com/E3 as our destination. So like all the stuff's on there. And then we're bringing like I think 20 different creators have come on the show. So
Yeah. Including us.
including
Me
you
and
guys are
Nick
later on
Scarpino.
today.
We'll be
We're gonna
there
play some Smash
shortly.
Bros.
Yeah, so
Shortly.
we wanted like day one to feel very well, like professional, produced. That's why you put like Mr. Ryan Seacrest, Jeff Keighley on there, and then you wanted it to be like the spirit of YouTube, which is like Rooster Teeth and our creators. That's
Yeah,
like what
yeah.
drives it. So I felt like we were able to knock
A
both
nice
of them
balance,
out.
yeah, definitely.
It's nice. I haven't even seen Ryan yet. I think
Yeah.
I think we saw him run, try to get in. But
Yeah.
He forgot his badge, and they literally chased him down. They're being crazy, and it took him out. Of course, he's like, "Do you not know who I am? I'm Jeff
He
Keighley."
pulled the famous line.
Yeah, he told me that. I didn't hear that, but that's what I imagine in my brain. He pulls that even at Starbucks.
Yeah.
I would. I try to pull
Hey,
that shit at
speaking
Starbucks.
of
too.
Starbucks,
Yeah.
did you guys see that they, as of like yesterday, they added this thing where you can use the app to order ahead of time, and then you can just go in, you
No
can pay and
shit.
order, you go in and just pick it up. This is a
Really?
game changer.
I think people are
Starbucks
going to be
game
stealing
changer.
coffees now. I'm going to
Oh,
just go
I
in and
already
grab
steal
people's
coffees.
coffees. Yeah.
Are you one of those guys that when
No,
you
no,
look
like-
at it, you don't even bother checking the name?
I'm like, Jackson works. Like, that's not even close to
no.
Ryan.
Oh man. So are you? Is this your last day? Or you?
This is my last day, thank God,
obviously,
dude.
it's
I
the
took
third
tomorrow
day.
off. I'm about
Good.
to go into like an 18-hour coma by the
Oh
end of
man,
this
that's
thing.
dude,
fantastic.
trust me, I feel you on
Yeah, it's
that.
been brutal, man.
Yeah.
Oh my
so
God.
is this the first E3 that YouTube has actually streamed for, right?
This is the first. So we've had press conferences on YouTube previously, where like Xbox would put them on and PlayStation, and they were
Yeah.
on YouTube, and they, people watched them there. But this is the first one, like where we saw huge viewership, and that we got behind it,
Yep.
YouTube, and actually put resources into it. First time here at a booth. So
Yep.
yeah,
That's
it was.
awesome.
It was like way overdue. It was like we should have been doing this shit years
Yeah.
ago. So I'm glad that we're doing it now, man.
Yeah, it's been cool. The last couple conventions I've been to, like the PAXs and stuff like that, there's been a YouTube booth, and that's been really cool to see that
Yeah.
people are, that YouTube understand. YouTube gets it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's undisputable that it is the best video platform. So it's like people get that, and to see YouTube understand that gaming is a huge part of that, that's great. And
Yep.
you guys are doing good shit.
Now the big question for you though is, did you get to see Kanye West yesterday? We were giving live update reports all day.
Yeah.
Kanye was apparently in the building. Kim was not here.
I saw Kanye, and I tickled him, and I made him laugh.
Did you really?
No. I tickled him. He didn't laugh.
That was half true.
Yeah.
He just kind of had his hood down and kept drinking the sugar-free Red
Yeah,
Bulls.
it was cool. Kanye West was here in the
Yes.
building. That's a fact.
Yeah,
Checking
that
things out.
Definitely
For
was.
everyone out there that doesn't think gaming is mainstream, Kanye West says that it is.
And Tom Arnold and Kanye West.
Yeah.
You're all
that's-
missing out, guys.
That's the
You're missing
spectrum
out.
right
Yeah.
there. Tom Arnold
It really
and
is.
Kanye West.
We're somewhere in the middle then, I
I
guess.
think
Yeah.
we're more probably Kanye West than we
Okay.
are
I'm gonna
Tom
go. I'm
Arnold.
gonna go Kanye.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go Kanye.
Kanye it is.
I do
For
love
sure.
McHale's Army, but
Yes.
Navy? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Yeah, man. Jesus,
Yeah.
my brain is dead.
It's
I don't
day
know how
3,
you guys
man.
are doing
It's day
this.
3. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
even know what
Yeah,
I
I
just
don't know how
said.
you're
All right, let's go.
you're
Let's go
beautifully
back.
done.
We're going back to the games.
Okay,
for a
go
bit.
back to
So
the games.
besides Star Wars, is there anything else that you're looking forward to right now?
No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Dude,
Yeah.
so No Man's Sky is really interesting because it's like we've seen these demos and it looks amazing,
Yeah.
but then you're like, where's the game?
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
no,
what is
that's
this?
what made me laugh because I'm like the pure epicness of just being able to go anywhere and all these different planets in the galaxy. But then
Yeah.
during the demo, he went there and I was like, all right, so you're,
All
like,
right.
you're collecting resources and for like what, like what's
But
going on?
why? It's
yeah.
like Google,
See,
Google
Google,
Earth.
yeah, we were like
Let me
Google,
tell-
Google
Galaxy is
Galaxy,
what you were
man.
saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me tell you why.
Okay,
All
go
right,
Nick.
Let me
go.
break this
Let's
down
break
for
it
you.
down
This is
for
what
me.
No Man's Sky is all about.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember? There's a little game called Mass Effect that came
Yes,
out.
yes.
Okay? Then there's a little game called Mass Effect 2 that came out.
Got it. Yeah.
Now in Mass Effect 2, everyone thought it was about the plot, right?
Right.
All these like these.
I thought it was
these-
about Jessica Chobot, but yeah. go
That-
ahead.
it's always
All
about
right.
Jessica Chobot. Spoilers.
Everything's
Everything's
always
always
about
about Jessica
Jessica
Chobot,
Chobot.
especially if she's within a 400-foot radius of me. It's
Yeah.
got to be about Jess. Speaking of which, she literally never ages. I saw her the other day, and I'm like, I don't know. What are you, 16?
Yeah,
It's annoying as shit.
I think she is, yeah.
I think I have it on good authority that she actually kills virgins, just to say
shit.
forever
No wonder she
beautiful.
works in
Dude,
the
I
gaming
need
industry.
to be
man.
safe. I
So
need
you
to
gotta
stay
watch
away
out.
from Chobot.
You gotta watch out.
Yeah.
Well, Alfredo's good, but you
Yeah,
gotta
Alfredo's
watch out.
good, but I'm a little screwed.
But in Mass Effect 2, going back to that, everyone thought it was about the story and all this great character development. It wasn't. The real gameplay was scanning planets. Okay, I did that for hours, and here's why: no competition. It's like the yoga of video games, right? You're not competing with anything. You're not
The
trying
yoga.
to achieve anything. You're just relaxing and exploring yourself, right? It's just for you.
So is this just a game to just get like
Shavasana.
people to get stoned and just like fly around?
Yeah, you're
the
basically just
galaxy?
gonna hit it real
Yeah,
hard
yeah.
and then like order a
Great,
pizza and then
great.
just scan planets all day.
It's-
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Games for
Yeah.
everyone.
Why do we
Games for
need to
everyone.
achieve shit in gaming? Why
Yeah.
can't we just
We're
explore?
trying too hard.
It's because we're elitists, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea how many planets are going to be named after penises? Like, it's going to be amazing. If
You get to you get to name the planet when you get there.
I think you do. Do you not?
Do you? I don't know.
I'm gonna task grab
maybe you
people
don't, maybe-
just to go to planets and put my name down and
I
brand
love
Maybe
all
you
of
do.
them.
You know what? Now
everywhere.
that I
Fizz
remember,
1, Fizz
that would
Alpha
be
1.
hilarious.
Yeah.
That's what they should do, because I think if they went to the demo, they're like, this is a planet I've never seen. And it was like Uwe Boll #1 or whatever it was. They should let you name planets if they
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
So what's
because-
interesting though
They'll
is,
start charging. It'll be like
Yeah.
$5. to
Oh my
name
God,
it.
I
you
would
want
totally
to
bet.
have a theme park on your planet?
I would have a galaxy.
Oh yeah,
If it was
a
like a
whole
dollar,
one for you.
oh,
that,
it'd be
that would be
amazing.
good. So we've seen these demos at all these press conferences of No Man's Sky, and it always looks pretty similar. But I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, "This is incredible." But then now we're kind of just used to it, and it's like, all right. But yesterday we were here, and up on this big, ridiculous screen that's
Right.
happening above us, there was a game playing, and a bunch of people here said, "We're like, wait, what is this?" It was like the snowy planet, and there was like these huge ships and stuff. And we're like, "What game is this?" And everyone started rumbling, like, "Is that No Man's Sky? I think that's No Man's Sky." No, that's not. Oh my God, it's No Man's Sky. And it was one of those moments where I was like, they should have shown this in the demo, because
I know.
it showed that like there are so many varied planets, and that the experience is not just, hey, here's this empty planet.
There is something about how amazing that is. Like,
Yeah.
as he pulled back in that demo
It's
and like
nuts.
kept going back, and like literally each
Yeah.
like is a sun and a planet, and it's like galaxy, and it's like that's wild.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Right.
Everyone at home,
That's
definitely go on YouTube and search for No Man's Sky and
Yeah.
try to find E3 2015 and find
It-
the new videos, because it's incredible.
It could. I'm like, looking up, watching Battlefront. Sorry. It could have like a Minecraft complex to it too. If there is
Yeah.
some fun stuff and like people going into planets.
Yeah,
and, like,
right.
I could see a ton of YouTube videos about planets being explored.
Yeah.
Like it can go down that rabbit
yeah.
hole. It has the potential to do
So
that.
something interesting about that game is we have no idea when it's coming. Like,
Yeah,
everyone
no, I thought
expected
they
a
would at
release
least give a
date.
little tease.
Yeah, but what's cool about it, we talked to Colin a lot about this, but like that game's so unique in the way that it could be a 2015 game, 2016,
Right.
2017. We don't know.
We don't
It's
know.
so vast, it's so weird that like it could come out tomorrow or it could never come out. You know?
Didn't he say something? I felt like he's like a release date is
Coming
coming
soon.
So
That's
whatever
what
the
he
hell
said.
that means.
Yeah.
No one knows. It's always
Like-
the same. It never
Well, there's
matters.
games-
Holiday
Gamescom and all that.
2017.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm gonna be dead before half these games they announce come out.
Oh yeah, like Final Fantasy VII HD. We'll see that never.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
my
guys
kids will enjoy it.
They'll keep doing little teasers for the next 10 years. It'll be fun.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You'll
They'll
be happy
bring it
with
back, and
Are you big? Do you play Final Fantasy at all?
Last time I played Final Fantasy, I was like 12, and it was 7.
Yeah.
So whatever. That was forever ago.
That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was about me too. I watch him play sometimes.
I'm like
that's
a little
about it.
ADHD. It doesn't like flow with my
Your
style.
style.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need that COD little
No,
twitch going on.
I'm not like that much of like a crackhead, but somewhere in between Final Fantasy and that, yeah.
Somewhere between Final Fantasy and Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's everything.
Yeah,
Isn't that everything?
really. I love the Star Wars.
Tom
in the
Arnold,
game.
Kanye
Yeah,
effect
the
as
Tom
well.
Arnold. Wait, which one would be more Tom Arnold? Which one would be more Kanye?
Ooh, I think Kanye is probably more Call of Duty, right?
Yeah, he's
I'm
gotta
going
be
to
Call
say
of
that
Duty.
Kanye is Final Fantasy. Have you seen the way he dresses?
That's true.
No way.
Yeah.
Well dressed, yeah.
Yeah. But all right, so
Those
there's a couple.
shoes, the Yeezys.
That dude's
Yeah.
man. We got to get a pair of those guys.
Yeah.
Have
I
you
want a pair
seen
of those?
Cuphead?
What are those? Those look amazingly comfortable.
I don't even know. Just some Nikes, man. I don't know, man.
They look like half Nike, half sock. They're
I tried.
beautiful.
I think honestly, I'm sure like that was how they came up with this concept. Too.
They're like, you know what? People
Like,
don't need socks anymore.
Someone came in the morning. He's like, check it. Shoes, socks. We make it a shoe.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh,
Schlock.
Nike.
So like, pay this man. Pay this man. And that's how you move up the executive ladder at Nike.
That's
Yeah.
how you move the executive ladder. Kind of funny.
Anyway,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
There you
Great
go.
ideas.
Yeah.
Doing a
You
lot.
get rewarded.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Rightfully so.
So, what's your game of the show so far? Is it just Battlefront?
Outside of, I really do have to go with Battlefront just because like I'm a huge Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
I'm like all over the Star Wars hype train for 7.
Oh,
like,
my God.
You know,
Jesus,
so
yeah.
and then I've been waiting for this game for a while.
Yeah.
I thought it was really cool how they did the release of the trailer and then the release of the the video game
Yep.
rendering version of
Yeah.
it. I just could see like that's what's gonna take up the most amount of time.
Yeah.
Obviously Fallout 4, but like we're all gonna have to make tough decisions in November as gamers.
Dude, it's going to be crazy, man.
My decision is not staying the hell away from Fallout 4.
Yeah.
I cannot
You'll
spend
lose your
that
job.
much time
Yeah, I
on
was gonna
it.
say, you'll lose your job.
It's-
That's
it's
why
too
I might not
much.
play, dude.
I
Yeah.
can't do
Yeah.
it. I can't do it.
I'm like 100% taking a week off in November just to play video games though.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
smart
great.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have to.
my theory with Battlefront is that like it's one of those things we've seen it before, right? Didn't they show it last year?
Well, this is
What
the
did
first
they
time
show
we've seen gameplay.
Well, they
Yeah,
showed
2
something
years
and
ago,
everyone's
we
like,
the
saw a
game
teaser.
rendering.
right,
Yeah.
and everyone's like,
Last
no way
year we
it's gonna
saw
look
render.
like that. No way it's gonna look like that.
Oh.
Then they show at was it EA? Was the Hoth level? Or was that
There was a teaser with Hoth 2 years ago.
No, but they showed they showed 2 demos
It was
so
Endor.
far. What?
There was a rendering of Endor.
Endor
Right, that
was the
was before.
rendering in
I'm talking about
the
this
last
year.
one. The one
This year during the
Oh,
conferences.
got it. Yes.
Then we
They
see
did
the
Hoth.
Hoth.
They
We
did
see the
Hoth
battle
at
on
the
Hoth.
demo, yeah.
And you're like, no way. And when he goes out of the ice tunnel and you start hearing it's really the blasters.
Yeah.
It's the sound of the AT-AT blasters
The TIE fighters.
that just
My God.
literally goes like this. It takes me from a 35-year-old man with a lot of hair on his body to a 10-year-old kid with a little
With a lot
less
of
hair
hair
on
on
his
his
body.
body.
Yes, yeah.
And it's just, I don't know, is it ever going to get tiring? Like, is
No, man,
Star
it's
Wars
like-
ever going to get old?
The idea that you have like Battlefield in Star Wars, where it's like I can have my buddies in like an X-wing flying around.
That's good.
I'm like on the ground as like a Jedi.
Yeah.
You know, you got stormtroopers on the other side, and it's like, how fun is that gonna be,
Oh
man?
my
Oh,
God.
man.
Wait, so that trailer that ended with Luke with Vader just
Well,
like,
it's badass.
oh
yeah.
my God, man, that game is going to be so
my biggest
good.
problem is the last time I played Battlefront, I didn't know what I was doing, and I
Yeah.
got stuck being a Wookiee for like 35 minutes while my buddy Brennan Ayub, my good friend Brennan Ayub, was like always Yoda, just flying around the map.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how do I get to be Yoda? He's like, you got to be better, bro. You got
Yeah.
to be better. And I'm like,
Started
that's,
Chewie, man.
that
Yeah.
sucks.
That's so. Last time I was on Battlefront was PSP.
Oh,
Like, I went in on that guy. R.I.P.
PSP.
R.I.P.
Greg, yeah, I was gonna say Greg's a big PSP fan.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you guys drank the PSP Kool-Aid heavy, man.
Oh yeah.
The Old Republic.
me.
Yeah, you're like that. I played the Old Republic for a while. They showed the
The Knights of the
the
Fallen
Knights
Empire.
of the, with the two brothers. Which,
Oh, yeah.
First
Oh
of all,
my God.
They always make sweet CGI videos.
Dude, those-
Is it
Blur.
Blur again?
yeah, it's
It's like the same guys that made the trailer
it
last time?
had to have been.
It's gotta
yeah.
be, right?
Yeah, yeah.
They
Those
need to
guys-
make a movie.
I might
man.
come back and pull up my character for that as well.
Oh.
Dude, you watch that trailer and you're like, why do they not just give these guys $50 million?
Make a movie.
Go make a movie. I've been
Yeah.
saying that for the last 5 years.
That was like by far the most compelling
Yeah.
thing I've seen
Oh
like out of
my
like animation.
God,
For
and it's
sure,
like
for
you're
sure.
talking about a 2-minute trailer that has like more heart than the
narrative
last
in it.
3 movies that
It's
came
so
out
true.
for Star
It's
Wars.
so true.
And it's
The brothers
God,
conflicted, man.
so
Yeah.
good, so well done, so beautifully paced.
So we'll wrap it up here.
All right.
What is your final words about YouTube Live, YouTube gaming, all this stuff?
We finally, on the internet, have a one-stop destination for all gaming content, both live and VOD.
Bam!
Bam!
We did it.
That's it.
We did it.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
it.
I love
I'm
it, man.
out.
That's awesome.
Guys,
I'm so
get some
excited
rest,
for
man.
it.
Get some rest
Thank you,
tonight.
man.
You
I-
guys did a hell of a job this
Sleep
week.
when we're dead.
Thank you.
Sleep when we're
Yes,
dead.
amen to that.
Yeah, you too, man. Your stage looks great. I'm super
Thank you.
excited about
We're
it.
excited to
So-
go
Yeah,
on
look,
it.
yeah, seeing you
gonna be
guys there
fun.
later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
cool.
man, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so
It was
much.
fun.
Always.
We're gonna bump to a quick break. We'll be right back. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
You said 10 seconds. I wrapped it up a little early. So
Kevin,
we're just gonna
just
talk
Kevin,
about
just
how
cut
this
the
is.
cam.
Kind of funny.